Hi, my name is Swathi and I run a women community called Hello Blessed. In fact, I serve at this community. Psalm 144:12 says, daughters are like pillars carved to adorn his palace. And this is the root verse that God gave me 2 years ago. And I understood that womanhood is all about both strength and delicacy. Some women are all about strength and they don't know what delicacy God has put inside of them. And some are all about being so delicate and tender and they do not explore the strength that they have within them. But under this community, over years, I could only talk about the stories as to how God transformed these women inside out. What I brag about the most is that it's just not a one time miracle, though there are many, but it's the kind of transformation that God got from inside out into these women that flew into their families and into their communities. And so, last December 2022, I was reflecting upon my life last year and also planning ahead for the next year. And that's when the Holy Spirit God gave me this thought about why don't we make a song out of all the stories where the scars are turned into a wonderful, beautiful story out there. And that's when I decided that 2023 I have to dream for a song coming out of it. I have no clue about what it's going to be. I have no clue about the theme that it's going to be. But I just asked these women to start writing out their stories in just one or two liners. Trust me, we never sat for a songwriting camp or a songwriting session also. But God's been so gracious to us that today this song called Unnavadavu, every line in this song is the life of a common woman out there who has nothing but the handprint of Jesus over her life, and how God transformed them from the day we all met under the sisterhood until today. And this year February, we just wrote a couple of lines. We didn't have the full structure of the song also. Just those few lines are ప్రతి గాయమును మాన్పువాడవు నీవు ఉన్నవాడవయా నువ్వు ఎంతైనా నమ్మదగిన దేవుడివి. These are the just 4 lines that we prepared. And after that, I was in Vizag back then, and I came back to Hyderabad. And immediately after I came to Hyderabad, I fell sick. And fell sick is a wrong word, because it was the worst moment. It was like we are hit to the bottom, and it was almost a deathbed for me. It didn't give us time also. I don't want to brag about getting into details of how worst the enemy has put the weapon, but I only want to brag about how God got us out of it. Like, it was, within minutes, I could have easily lost my life that evening. But how God just got everything back to stability, everything back into peace, and the joy we have not lost. I just want to tell you that this miracle, this song, has been part of this miracle. And just to let you know how worse the situation was, the time we were in the hospital, I was internally bleeding and my blood fight. And the doctor who was about to operate me the next morning, she said, you could have easily got a heart arrest because your brain and your heart are not receiving blood because of the internal bleeding. And the next day morning, she operated, and 3.5 days, I was in ICU. And when I was in ICU, the only thing that was ringing in my mind is it's so true that God can turn situations like this. And we have witnessed, and this song means so much to me, my family, and Ollie, in fact, and also to many women out there. And my heart is that this song should reach women who are just in their closed doors, not knowing what to do, thinking that there is no time left. Because I want to believe, I want to send this melody out into their lives, that if God did it to this bunch of girls, this bunch of women here, He can certainly do it to them. And my prayer is that this song should reach to the corners of where every helpless woman is. This has to be voice to the voiceless woman. And in the days to come, I pray that we will come back with many more melodies like this. I am so excited for this song, Unnavadavu, because this is just not a song, just not a melody. This is life. Just as it brought life into our lives, I pray and we declare this song over the womanhood, over sisterhood that's lost around, that it should rebuild. It should reignite, and it should build families and communities based on the biblical standards. And I'm so excited. We are launching this very soon, and this journey was made possible in my life because of a few people who stepped in big time. I want to thank my family and also my in-laws, my brother, my mother, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and John. He was like big time panic, but God was constantly guiding him what to do, even in that panic moment. God is constantly guiding him, I can say. And my friend Priya, who's been great blessing throughout this journey, and my sisters at Hello Blessed who backed me up. And I also congratulate every songwriter for this song, because they are not used to this. This is the first time. They are just common women out there, but I really welcome them to the club of doing more songs in the future. And I don't want to close this without thanking Pastor Milton and Josephine Akka. They've been like there all the time when we need it. And Pastor Rambhavan who prayed for me, and also Brother Manohar who spent time to strengthen us and to explain us what's all happening, because we were blank at that moment. And I also want to thank Pastor Merlin Pata. She's constantly been there giving me out that energy. And this song is launching on 15th August. And I'm only waiting to see the kind of healing God is about to bring into our land. So this song, Unnavadavu.